How goes it, everybody? This is Kyle Manzolini. Today, I was brave enough to go see Saw X. I went into this movie not seeing any of the other Saw movies. You're probably like, what? You've never seen a Saw movie? I mean, I respect that it definitely has its audience and that there are people out there that like this sort of movie. But what interested me the most about this one is that it had an interesting hook to it. And also, the reviews kind of blew my mind. Like, this was like what? The first positively reviewed Saw movie ever? Like, when I saw those reviews, I was like, dang, for Saw? Okay, I might have to finally see what this craze is all about. I'm gonna have to go check out this new one. And I did. And oh boy. I think I finally get it. Like, this new Saw X, as a non-Saw fan, I actually really enjoyed it. Like, the hype is real for this one. Like I said, this has a very interesting hook, and it has a surprisingly solid story, considering the type of movie it is. Like, I like that it took its time to really get things going, just so that you can, because I really like that this centered around the mastermind. Like, this is his movie. And in those beginning moments of the movie, I really liked that you could almost empathize with him. And obviously this all leads to just like a really good performance from Tobin Bell. Like, he does such a good job playing this character, and I can see why people really liked him in the other movies. Like, you can really understand where this guy is coming from once you get to know him, even though his methods can be crazy. And oh yeah, this will definitely whet your appetite if you're into blood and gore and torture, because there is a lot of that in this movie. Like, this kind of movie, like, with all the torture and the traps and the blood and stuff, is supposed to make you uncomfortable. And it's supposed to keep you on the edge of your seat as to, like, are these people actually gonna survive these traps, or are you gonna watch them die after already hurting a part of themselves? Like, because the people in the traps are like those that this guy feels deserve it, it kind of makes it fun. And like I said, it really kept me in suspense. It had me gripped to my seat. There were even a couple parts like, oh my gosh, they're going there? Yep, they just went there. I can't unsee that. And yeah, but I said earlier that this has a surprisingly solid story. There are a few tricks up this movie's sleeve, which I appreciated, which helped keep the intensity and just the quality of the story. Like, all the Saw elements are there, but you also add that to just like having a really good story on top of it. It's just like, wow. Like I said earlier, I finally get why people like this sort of movie. Like, the only issue I would really have with this movie isn't really an issue, it's just, if you're like me and you're not really into Saw all that much, then, and all the blood and gore and torture and stuff, all that might turn you off. Like, the point is that it is hard to watch and that it is supposed to make you uncomfortable. And if that sort of thing's just not for you, that's fine. Like, I totally respect your opinion. But yeah, overall, Saw X was actually really good. Like, who would have thunk? So yeah, if you have the guts, pun not intended, go give this movie a chance. If you're like me and aren't really into Saw but is just curious about how good this one is, seek it out for yourself. Like I said earlier, if this kind of movie isn't for you, just skip it entirely. But if you're a diehard Saw fan and you've been wanting them to go back to the basics, then this will be right up your alley and you will not be disappointed. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Saw X. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.